It's the second day of lockdown, and today I'm building up the dirt jumper that I've been waiting for. Got a sick frame, got a lot of parts that I had laying around, and Joseph even built me a custom fork. So this build's gonna be sick. So let's throw it into time-lapse mode and get this baby piece together. This is one of the coolest things that Joseph does here at the shop. At least I think it's one of the coolest things. What are we doing here, Joe?
Gonna do a little brake mount facing. It's gonna be sick.
And I'm guessing you wouldn't recommend somebody buy one of these for their house.
I mean, if you want to spend like, I think they're like 300 bucks, you know, come on by, see me, I'll get you one. So you can face your frame every time you get a new one for $300. Going down.
But that is why you come to Joseph and have him do it for you.
15 bucks, you know?
I think this is one of the cooler tools you have.
Oh, I think so, you know?
Jack approves. What do you think, Jack? And that's what the finished product looks like.
All right,
super clean.
If you got just the regular ones,
super smooth, and more importantly, it's level. And here she is, mostly built. Brakes are bled, everything's in place. The group is in place, just needs a chain. Unfortunately, we don't have the right spokes to build the wheel, so I don't get to actually ride it tonight. But I'm just super excited about this custom tuned fork. Joseph knows how I ride, so actually I'll have him explain exactly what he did to this thing.
All right, so first thing I did is it needed a rebuild, so I dropped lowers, and I also needed the travel shortened up. This was stock 160 millimeter travel pike, and put a pike DJ internal in there for did a custom length on it. Did 110 millimeters. Normally they're 100 or 120. So he wanted something a little bit more travel, slack the bike out a little bit. So we got a 110 mil pike, custom built pike DJ. Also did a little bit of revalving in the damper here, make it a little stiffer in the mid stroke. Also did a little playing around in the air spring to do kind of the same thing, stiffen it up in that mid stroke while still having a nice soft initial stroke, especially since we got a pike DJ with a little bit more travel. Might as well make it a little softer in the initial stroke.
If you need suspension done, if you need custom tuning done, this is the guy to go to, because he is the wizard. He's a wizard with a wrench.
Are there any wizards that don't have a beard though?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I don't think he actually can grow a beard, so maybe maybe he can't be a wizard. Maybe you're a sensei? A sensei, maybe?
Yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. He's the suspension sensei. And although it may not look like much now because the brake is actually, the caliper is mounted, that facing really does make a difference. It was a little bit tilted inward and it would not have contacted that rotor flat, and I actually would have suffered. Well, actually, once the pad wears in, it would be straight, but you just wouldn't get maximum braking power. So doing that brake facing on a new frame, Joseph's been doing it on all my bikes. I highly recommend it, and I think he would recommend it too.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't want your brakes dragging at all, because brakes only slow you down. You only want to slow down when things are getting a little too rowdy.
So for the last piece of the puzzle, the wheel set that Joseph is going to build will be a Pro 4 Hope. It's a little bit noisier than I'm used to, but I think it's a pretty heavy duty hub. Should do well on the DJ. And that's all I got for you today. But I think it goes without saying, if you need anything done with your bike, wheel builds especially, suspension, Joe is the master. So, I mean, you got to call ahead because he is slammed. But if you want the best for your bike, the best wheel set, the best suspension, Joe is the one to go to here in Ridgeline Service, Cherry Valley. So you need a bike worked on, it's the place to go. Till next time, remember, go fast, get drifty. And what are they doing, Joseph?
You gotta have fun.
Later. You. On the second day of lockdown, JoJo gave to me a custom built DJ. Shuttles in the backyard.